Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karina and this is KarinaCurls. If you're new here, I'm passionate about all things curly hair, and in this video I want to share my story and my curly hair journey. How long did it take me to go from this to this? What did I do? How I made the choice to start, and hopefully my story maybe will inspire you to start and will show you that it's not that hard. If I can do it, then you can definitely do it too. Before we dive in, if you can just take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would really help me out, so thank you so much for doing that. And without further ado, let's dive in. My hair went through a lot, so if this story does not encourage you to start, I don't know what else will. I've gone through many phases, especially during my teenage years in my university. So my hair was red. Yes, I had a dream red color because I wanted to be like a little mermaid. Then I moved on to ginger, and then I decided to dye my hair blonde. And yes, some of you might say that this is not blonde and this is yellow, and you would be right. And reason for that is because I did this myself and I was very proud of it, may I say. So yes, don't look at me like that. We've all had teenage years, so you've done that too. Then I had some drama happen in my life and I've decided that I really need to dye my hair black. It was a long phase, and it was also a mistake because going for such a light color to such dark color really damaged my hair, and it took a long time to revive it. I had to do some keratin treatments. It took me some time, at least a couple of years, to grow it out and realize what damage have I done. So that made me stop doing all the hair experiments by myself and finally find a stylist, which I recommend you all do. Although it was really fun doing all those things to my hair, it definitely was not the best decisions I've ever made. But hey, fun memories, fun photos, worth it. So I was straightening my hair my entire life up until a couple years ago. So basically all my pictures throughout my high school, university was all straight hair. A lot of my friends are actually still confused and don't believe that my curly hair is real and that it's not something that I do. Constantly ask me like, I was pretty sure your hair was red and it was straight. And I was like, yeah, that wasn't real. So it was a very long phase, and I didn't know how to manage my hair in high school, university. So it was just easier to straighten it. And I'm sure there's a lot of people like me. I hear this all the time. Karina, it's just so much easier to straighten it than try to figure out how to style it. And that was me for a very long time, so I can totally understand that. Then in the beginning of 2020, I started seeing a couple of videos online here and there on styling your hair, and I was like, I have curly hair, I can do that. So I bought this, I think it was Shea Moisture curl cream. It was definitely not for my hair because my hair is more fine, and that cream was more for like kinky curly hair, like if you have coils. It was like super thick, very heavy, but hey, it was the first thing that I've done and it sort of worked. So you can see right here, I had a lot of cast and it didn't look great, but hey, it was the first step. It was the first time I've styled my curly hair as curly. I had a diffuser and I had this curl cream, and that's what I've done. And I was very proud of my results. I shared it with all my friends. So then I started to try out more products and learn more about curly hair, reading some blogs, watching videos. And that's when the pandemic hit. So I was like, well, I'm home anyway, so I might as well try out different things because nobody except the people that I live with is gonna see that. So as I went on to learn more and more about curly hair and products, I've realized that the first step as I need to do is to get my first curly hair haircut. And that's what I've done. I made an appointment. I found a curly hair specialist, and she actually did cut my hair curly dry. So she actually shaped it. These are the results. She also gave me a little bit of a color highlights. I can't say that I really loved the results because it wasn't exactly the curls I expected. Everybody was showing online this beautiful, huge hair of curls, and mine were kind of twisted different ways, still trying to find their pattern because they were damaged for so long. So it was expected, but you know, it definitely didn't necessarily encourage me to continue doing that, but my friends did, so I continued growing my hair. And that's when I got my second curly hair haircut, which really changed everything. You can see here, it added me so much volume. I found this stylist that I absolutely love. I still work with her, and she gave me so many advice. She works with curly hair, so she knows a lot about it. And then I talked to her and I was like, can I add some highlights? Like, is my hair healthy enough? And she was like, yeah, we can do it. She said that she will use less damaging products. So that's when we went ahead and we added some highlights in a couple weeks, and I absolutely loved it. It was looking so great. So it encouraged me more and more to continue doing my routine, to learn more about curly hair and find different products that work for me. Keep in mind, throughout this entire time, My routine probably consisted of 1 to 3 products at most. I didn't have a lot of money to spend on the products, so I was trying to find the cheapest ones, and I was also in Canada, and a lot of YouTubers that I was watching were in US, so a lot of times I couldn't find the products that they were using, so that was a challenge. In 2021, I took progress pictures before my haircuts in the beginning of the year in January, and then in the end of the year in November, and you can see the big difference. This was after 2 curly haircuts and some highlights. The curls are popping. I've really invested a lot of time that year into learning what works, what doesn't, and trying out different things. This was such a big change. It made me so happy. I loved seeing my progress so much, and I was getting so many compliments from my friends, so it really encouraged me. So all in all, really, my entire journey was only about 2 years, and I've started, this was again my first time styling. I had really short hair. I didn't know what was happening. It was just me, diffuser, and a styling cream, which was too heavy for my hair. And then this is where we are now. I know which products work for me. I'm still learning. Every day is a learning experience with curly hair. New products come out, you learn new things. Some things work, some don't. Your hair can change too, you know, with what you're going through your life, some stress, hormones. So it's a constant learning experience. Especially during the time when I was trying to learn how to style my hair, I found it really difficult to find a YouTuber that I could relate to, because most of the influencers out there had kinky curly hair, and I thought that if the products worked for them, it should work for me too, which it didn't. A lot of those products really weighted down my hair, and I had just this big clump. So yeah, this didn't happen overnight. It took me some time, but if you can see throughout my story that my hair was super damaged, I was straightening in my entire life, and to get where I am, it only took me about 2 years. And honestly, I've started seeing results obviously way faster, but to kind of get to where I am today, able to go to all important events that I have in my life, wearing my hair curly, that's a big improvement for me, because to any event that I would go previously, I would always straighten my hair because I thought that that look made me look prettier. And now I don't. Now I style my curly hair, I style it differently, like, you know, I do little updos, and I think it looks gorgeous. And I hope my story will encourage you to wear your curly hair out to important dates as well. It's never too late to start. It doesn't matter what kind of damage you had previously, your curls are still there. Your hair grows every day. So you just need to start, take a baby steps. Even if it's just one product that might not even be right for you, you will slowly get there, and you will figure out what works and what doesn't. Alright guys, thank you very much for sticking with me as I share with you my story. I hope it was a little bit motivational and inspirational, and you took something out of it, and you will start trying out different things and believing that your curly hair, wavy hair, kinky hair can look what you want it to look. You just need to give it a little bit more attention and start trying new things and seeing what works for you. And maybe one day you will also start wearing your curly hair to important events, birthdays, weddings. That was a very big step for me, and I absolutely loved it. It felt so good to wear my natural hair to those events. Let me know what is the biggest thing that is holding you back from starting. If you're watching this video, that means you're already thinking about it. So if there's anything stopping you, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.